This is your #1 source for all WWE right here on YouTube.com. This is Off the Script, number 28, part number 1 to start your weekend off the right way. Steve Austin, is he coming back to the WWE, and is he going to have one more match at Wrestlemania 32 in Dallas? I got the full details on that one. Also, is the WWE backtracking on their feelings in regards to Brock Lesnar being the WWE Champion? What are their feelings now that Brock Lesnar has the championship? And why did they book John Cena so strongly on Monday Night Raw? All this plus so much more, guys, this weekend. Hand me my cold beverage, hit my fucking music, and let's get this show on the road. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Before I get into Off the Script, late breaking news regarding Jake the Snake Roberts. I really don't want to come on here and put a damper on the mood, but Jake is in the hospital, laying unconscious. He's got some kind of tumor on his brain. He's got fluid in his lungs, and he passed out on the plane heading to Las Vegas. He was supposed to do some kind of event. As soon as the plane landed, they rushed him to the hospital. He passed out on the plane. Doctors say he's got fluid in his lungs. He's got a tumor on his brain. And right now he's in Las Vegas, laying in the hospital unconscious. Not something I really wanted to report, but it's late-breaking news. Joe Cronin reported it, made a video on it. You guys have been tweeting me about it. I figured I needed to come on here if you don't know what is going on. Jake Roberts laying unconscious right now in a Las Vegas hospital. I don't know what's going on. But all I know is I don't want to lose another one that I grew up with. I don't want to lose another one. We already lost the Warrior. We already lost the Warrior following WrestleMania. I don't want to lose another one. Jake was in the accountability crib with DDP, getting his life in order, doing DDP yoga, no drinking, no smoking, nothing, no drugs, clean, eating right. He was so happy and healthy when I listened to him on Chris Jericho's podcast. So to hear something like this, not something I want to be reporting to you guys, but if I hear anything else regarding Jake Roberts, I will definitely report it on Off the Script. You guys need to know what is going on. I just hope things end up good. I don't want to be on here reporting bad news, man. Alright, so my thoughts and prayers go out to Jake Roberts. That's all I can say about that. I really don't even know what to say. This caught me by, shock and surprise. Jake Roberts unconscious in a hospital right now in Las Vegas, fluid on his lungs, and a tumor on his brain. I don't know what's going on. So, thoughts and prayers go out to Jake Roberts. I hope the same for you guys. Send him your thoughts and prayers. You could definitely use them. All right? But you're here for news and rumors. I definitely want to talk about something, and, be it that you guys may not want it, or, you guys want to just hear news and rumors. This needs to be discussed because it has to do with me. Okay? I wake up on Saturday morning, and this one individual, I'm not going to name him, but he's dedicated, prolific, and consistent. I don't even think he knows what the definition of prolific means. It's all a fucking gimmick. It's all a gimmick. I come on here as JD. I'm JD. Okay? I'm not pretending to be anybody else. I'm pretending to fucking, be a fucking whatever, cut a promo. I'm not pretending any of that shit, okay? I come on here as me, the human being. A normal guy who loves WWE, who loves what he does and loves to interact, okay? You make a video about me on Saturday morning, and I'm waking up, having my coffee, and my subs send me this video on Twitter. Dude, you see this video he made about you? No, let me check this out. My name's in the title of the video. I look at the video, I listen to the video, I'm fucking fuming at this point. You want to make a video about me bad-mouthing my channel, putting me down, putting down my fucking off the script and this and that and all this bullshit. I don't know when you wrote the letter. I don't know where you wrote the letter. But you got some fucking balls, my friend. I was the one guy who wanted to support you. Nobody else is going to support you. You made mortal enemies out of fucking everybody. You type your name into the Google fucking search engine on YouTube, and everyone makes a hate video about you. I wonder why. I wonder why. You type in my name, nobody makes a hate video about me. Why? Because I'm real. I'm just like everyone else on here. A WWE fan, a video game fan, a Call of Duty fan. Whether people agree with what I say, fine. You don't have to agree with me. Wrestling is one of the most wide open topics on the face of the planet. You can talk to WWE. You can talk about WWE to anyone. There will always be a differing opinion. It's so great when you find the WWE fan and you can connect on something like that. You don't have that, man. You don't have that way of connecting with anybody. You merely come on here and you post 8 videos a day, pretending that you're some kind of fucking news site. You're the TMZ of fucking YouTube, of the YWC. I don't care for the community, man. The community is fucked. Why? Because of people like you. No one in the community wants to work together. I offer my hand in friendship to do a podcast with you and you turned me down. Word for word, you told me you don't want this to be another Montreal screw job, like I'm gonna fuck you over. So right then and there, I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm going with Joe Cronin. Why I even bypassed Joe Cronin for you makes me fucking disgusted. I have absolutely no respect for you whatsoever after the stunt you pulled. Fuck the gimmicks. Fuck the storylines. Fuck the promos. Nobody cares. YouTube is about entertainment, but when it comes to giving people WWE news and they want to hear it from a prolific source, they'll come to me. You do what you do for the simple-minded. Those people who don't want to watch a 30-minute video or don't have the fucking brain cells in their mind, in their head to watch a 30-minute video. My subscribers are smart. They'll watch me do a 30-minute video. Why? Because I'm just like a fucking radio show, man. I can come on here and speak about what I love for whenever people will listen to me. You don't have that knack, man. You don't have that fucking style. 2 minutes, 3 minutes with a bullshit opinion behind it. You want to start shit, I'm laying it all on the table right now. I hope you're watching. I hope you're watching. What you did is fucking downright disgusting. And then I offer my hand in friendship, that's what you want to do to me, and then I want a fucking apology, and you don't even want to give me the time of day. Why? Are you better than I am, man? You think you're some hot shit on here? I do this because it's therapeutic to me. I come on here because this is my passion. I can see right through you, man. What you do for money. It's an easy way to collect a paycheck at the end of the month. You don't give a fuck about what you do. No matter how many times you say it. No matter how many times you come on here. 9, 10, 11, 12 times a day making a video. I see right through every fucking one of them. You do it for the minuscule machinima paycheck at the end of the fucking month. And signing with machinima was a piss poor decision, my friend. That's also something I could have helped you with, but not anymore. Not anymore. I'm not going to help you with anything anymore. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to talk about you. This will be the last time I talk about this subject. Nothing. Dislike my video. Talk shit about me. It is what it is. What you did was downright disgusting. Lies, bullshit, deceit, disrespectful. You idolize John Cena. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. You have no fucking clue what loyalty and respect mean. If you did, you wouldn't have did what you did to me over the past weekend. My girlfriend took it upon herself to tell you, take the fucking video down, and you did. Good thing you did. Why? Because I have the video sitting right on my fucking desktop, right in my living room. I can show that video to anyone I want, whenever I want. I could show it in bits and pieces if I want to. You want to fuck with me? You made the wrong decision, man. I was the only one who supported you. And like I said before, no longer. Montreal screwjob. Fine, think that way. You want to be a one-man army. You want to wear shirts that say one-man army. You want to fake seizures on YouTube. Getting all the sympathy and the fucking 8-year-old kids, sucking your dick at the end of the afternoon. I don't care, man. Do what you want to do. It's your channel. Continue uploading subpar 2-minute videos. I don't care. I have influences that range from Justin LaBar, who I met for 5 hours in New York City, man. I gained so much knowledge talking to him in 5 hours, and I translated that into my channel, and I see nothing but growth. That's what I want. I want to be serious on here. Nobody can take you seriously, man. And I'm extending that seriousness into a podcast with Joe Cronin. Watch our first podcast, man. That could have been you. You didn't want it. Now it's mine and Joe's. And I tell you what, it's going to be the best fucking thing to happen to this community in a very long time. All those other guys that got 80, 90,000, 100,000 subscribers, they're going to be, shaking in their boots. They're going to have a bullseye on their back. You want to make it a fucking competition? We can make it a fucking competition, man. But I'd rather not. I come on here because after a long, shitty day at work, I find this to be my home away from home. Talking to everyone on YouTube, giving WWE news. You want to make it into a fucking joke, a gimmick. You want to demoralize me and put me down, put down my character and my channel. You want to have your subs come after me. I don't stand for that, man. You lost all my respect. All I wanted was a simple apology, and you didn't give me the time of day. Continue writing fake emails, pretending to be me, man, and reading it off to your 9, 10-year-old subscribers who don't know any better. The same subscribers who believe that fucking sob story about you having a seizure. See right through it, man. You're full of shit. If you had a massive seizure like you said, you wouldn't be on YouTube right now, man. You would be home recovering. If your mother had breast cancer, you wouldn't be on YouTube. Because I know if my mother had breast cancer and was going for treatments and she was doing so poorly, you wouldn't see my fucking face on here, man. Maybe once a week to fucking update everybody what's going on. You're full of shit, man. I see right through you. I see right through you. And then you want to fucking come at me and tell me, yeah, I put your name in the title of this video because I figured you'd need it. I don't need you, man. I have fucking 500, 600,000 subscriber channels fucking watching my back on YouTube, man, in the Call of Duty community. I talk to these people weekly via telephone. I don't need you. Who the fuck are you? I don't need anyone like you. If you want to be a lone wolf in the community, fine. Have no friends. Have no acquaintances. Have no fucking allies. Good. When shit really hits the fan, no one is going to defend you. There's nothing your subs can do about it, man. Nothing. Nothing. I was the only one that has a channel this size that supported you. Not anymore. I'm done with the entire situation. Wiping my hands clean of you, your fucking bullshit, your drama, and your storylines, man. You're worse than fucking TMZ. You're worse than fucking Keemstar and Drama Alert. You're done. Want nothing to do with you anymore. And now I'm gonna be prolific, consistent, and dedicated with fucking WWE news and rumors. Why? Because I can. And you think I'm fucking joking around when I say I'm the #1 source for all WWE needs right here on YouTube.com. I don't say shit I don't mean. I don't. I could have fucking 2 subscribers and I fucking say the same thing. #1 source for WWE news and rumors, folks, right here on Off The Script. Done with this fucking clown. Cut a promo on me next time, see what happens. WWE Hall of Famer Steve Austin teased a return at WWE's Wrestlemania 32 in 2016. Steve Austin, I've been wanting back for the last couple of years. But during a recent interview with the PWTorch and those folks over there, Austin was asked about having one more match in WWE, and he replied with the following. I'll reserve my right to it if I want to have another match down the road. Say like Dallas, Texas, going into WrestleMania 32. Now, WrestleMania 31 is right down the road from me. Okay? San Francisco. He lives in LA. Alright? That could be doable, but I don't see that happening. Now, Dallas, that could be very special going back to Texas for 32, where Austin was born and raised. They're going to need a loaded card to fill Dallas Stadium. 100,000 seats, folks. So Steve Austin is right about that, needing a loaded card, and what better way to have Steve Austin's finale at WrestleMania 32 to fill that stadium. I'll reserve my right, but am I pushing, pandering, selling, or promoting a match for myself at WrestleMania 32? No. I'll tell you what, I have a very good feeling this is going to happen, okay? I have a feeling this is going to happen. WWE knows that if they really want WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, Steve Austin is going to need to be on that card. Okay? He's going to need to be on that card. There's no bigger name in the WWE currently right now that's retired that could still go than Steve Austin. Who does he fight? Maybe Punk comes back and just calls it a day. Punk, Austin, give us a 5-star classic, end his career in Texas, fill that stadium to max capacity, and everyone watch Steve Austin wrestle as one last match. I think the WWE is going to be... I think they're going to go ahead with this. There's no other way for them to work around this. This makes the most sense. No one on the current card right now, even if you look down the road to WrestleMania 32, no one is going to build that event to the point where they're going to fill 100,000 seats. And you know Vince is going to want to fill 100,000 seats. Austin is the guy to do that. Okay? So, if any more news breaks on Steve Austin, obviously, I will report it here on Off the Script. It has been reported. Cry me a fucking river. Okay? It's been reported now that there's some negativity amongst mid-carders in WWE over how a part-timer like Brock Lesnar is going to win the WWE Championship. Cry me a fucking river. Okay? People are fucking being negative Nancy's. They're thinking about, you know, is this the right decision? Is this the wrong decision? Apparently, there's a similar feeling, at least with some of the writers and possibly a few members of upper management. These are the people that don't know jack shit, okay? These are the people that don't know anything about the fucking product, upper management. Do they even watch the fucking product? Okay? Writers. What do the writers have to do with anything? They're fucking puppets, man, on strings. Triple H, Vince McMahon, and Stephanie McMahon are the ones in power. They're the ones that make the decisions, so... You know, when it says writers and a few members of upper management, I don't take that seriously because those people's opinions mean jack shit to me. There's also an issue with WWE not having any credible challengers for Lesnar as champion. No shit. That was the first thing out of my mouth when he defeated John Cena at SummerSlam. Apparently, this is a major concern to Vince McMahon, enough that he has at least given some thought to bringing back Kurt Angle as a wrestler for a feud with Brock Lesnar. Finally, Vince, you got those brain cells working. That's what you need to do, regardless if Lesnar's champion or not. Now you understand there's no way around this. What you guys did is you booked yourselves into a corner because you want to fucking create dissension amongst the mid-card. You made it a scrambled fucking mess, man. It's like you took fucking a whole carton of eggs and you splattered them on the fucking concrete on a hot summer day. That's the WWE mid-card right now. What you did over the past few years is now coming back to haunt you. You have nobody in the mid-card. You have no main event guys built up enough to even step in the same ring as Brock Lesnar, let alone give him any kind of competition, okay? Finally, this is a concern of Vince McMahon. This was the first thing out of my mouth when Brock Lesnar won the WWE Championship. What do they do now? What do they do now that he's champion? Who do they have to feud with him? No one but John Cena. No one. Okay? So now Lesnar, Angle, may be a possibility. I would love to see it. If Kurt Angle passes the physical, if he gets through WWE's physical, make it happen. There's no better feud right now Even if you think back to who's on the WWE roster right now, there's no one that can challenge Brock Lesnar. No one. Kurt Angle would fucking draw money. The rematch of all rematches happening. Survivor Series, Angle, Lesnar. Let's make it happen, man. You want Survivor Series to be brought back up into the limelight on the WWE Network. No better way than that. Angle, Lesnar for the WWE Championship? Come on, man. That's money waiting to be made, Vince. Waiting to be made. All right? Apparently, this is a major concern to Vince. Angle thought about bringing him back for a feud with Lesnar. Vince has strongly been against bringing Angle back in the past, and I even noted that last week on part 3 of Off the Script. But both Vince and Triple H reportedly blew Angle off when he did indeed inquire about a return to the company. I don't believe that. WWE, Vince, Triple H gotta be the dumbest people on the face of the fucking planet, in the fucking company, in the business, to turn away someone like Kurt Angle. People would be lining up with their pens and papers ready to offer Kurt Angle a fucking contract. I don't believe that for a second. Unless they're completely fucking stupid, then they shouldn't be given the power that they currently have. Okay? Lesnar, Angle, it could work, it should happen. But that's WWE's news right now regarding Lesnar and the WWE Championship. Some second guessing. You had no choice. After you gave Lesnar the WWE Championship, prior to that, after you gave him the fucking streak from The Undertaker, what are you going to do? You booked yourselves into a corner. There's no way out of this now. There's no way out of this. If you make one mistake and you take the title off of him, The Undertaker's streak is rendered useless. Everything you did at WrestleMania was a waste. Every promo that Lesnar partook in is a waste. All of Heyman's promos are a waste. The match at Summerslam is a waste. For what? To give the belt back to John Cena? John Cena is done. John Cena is done. There's no reason to give him another championship. And if you give him the championship, he's going to be 16-time champion. You want him to be tied with Ric Flair for the most world championships? Hell fucking no. So, you booked yourselves in the corner, Vince. There's no way around it. Right now, you either fucking make a colossal fucking mistake, one of the biggest mistakes you could probably ever make, by giving the title back to Cena, or you ride this one out with Lesnar, and you go along with the plan to have Roman Reigns take it off of him. Right now, that's looking like the best choice, even though I'm not a big fan of that one either. Vince was actually responsible as well for how strong John Cena was portrayed on this week's Raw, which was awful, by the way. I didn't do a review because it was that fucking bad. Vince wrote and put together all the material for John Cena this week on Monday Night Raw. Vince reportedly felt that with Brock Lesnar dominating their match at SummerSlam, some of Cena's fans may lose faith in him unless he made an immediate, strong statement on Monday Night Raw. So why not feed Bray Wyatt to him? Hey, Bray Wyatt doesn't need to look strong going into his match against Chris Jericho at Night of Champions. He doesn't need to look strong. Everything's John Cena, man. We gotta take care of John Cena. So fucking stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid. Alright? On a related note, the video package with Lesnar and Paul Heyman that aired this week on Monday Night Raw was originally scheduled to air on the September 1st episode. So, we've seen it 1 week beforehand. There's no reason why WWE can't fly Lesnar out to Stamford, Connecticut and film another one. Do another one. Those promos are fucking classic. Lesnar's great. Heyman's great. They portray Lesnar as a beast, as a true fucking champion. And he doesn't need to be on TV if we're seeing quality promos like that every week from Brock Lesnar. I'm okay with that. More Vince and Triple H rumors in regards to recent rumors of Vince McMahon and Triple H being at odds over who will face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns or The Rock. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer recently noted that Reigns versus Lesnar was decided on either shortly before or shortly after WrestleMania 30. So, dating back to WrestleMania 30, WWE came to this decision. So they must have known that Daniel Bryan was going to be out with injury before that. Otherwise, this report is rendered completely false. Okay, because Daniel Bryan won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Unless they knew he was going to be hurt and needed surgery already soon after they gave him the title, I don't know. Okay? Plans are always subject to change, but it looks like Roman Reigns will get his title shot next year. Lesnar's SummerSlam and Night of Champions matches with John Cena were originally set to be Lesnar vs. Daniel Bryan until Bryan got injured. The idea would have been that Lesnar returned to crush the hearts of fans with a reality check by defeating Bryan, continued his dominance, and then Reigns would have saved the day and ended Lesnar's reign. Last week, there were stories going around that Vince McMahon was butting heads on the main event for WrestleMania 31 with Triple H. That story, that Triple H wanted Roman Reigns in the main event against Brock Lesnar, but Vince did not want him and wanted The Rock instead versus Brock Lesnar. That story is not true, and Vince is on board with Roman Reigns being pushed towards the WWE Championship. The company direction is still for Roman Reigns to win the title at WrestleMania. Vince and Triple H do butt heads on things, but this is not one of them. That is according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter paid subscription. Okay? More news, guys. It is possible that WWE officials have just about given up on Adam Rose. He has not been on Raw since July 28th when he defeated Damien Sandow. Before that, Rose's last Monday Night Raw was June 16th when he and Summer Rae defeated Layla and Fandango. Rose had just 2 Raw matches in all of June. Rose had a TV win for August on the 14th, WWE Superstars episode, but has mostly been winning dark matches lately. He also picked up several losses on NXT TV as of late. It was reported recently that officials had given up on Bo Dallas as well, but things look much worse for Adam Rose. I was a Rosebud. I was excited to see him, but realistically, it's a gimmick that is not going to work on WWE TV, and according to the bigwigs in WWE, they're not for it, so it's probably not going to be pushed. He's going to be another Santino Marella. He's probably going to be doing comedy backstage during the breaks. It is what it is. Adam Rose is probably not going to be on WWE TV anymore. Bo Dallas, I was starting to grow on Bo Dallas. I do want to see him in a more prominent role, maybe a mid-card, maybe IC title run, maybe a feud with Dolph Ziggler. I think that would be great. But Bo Dallas, out of the two, certainly is looking like a lot better, coming out of this, compared to Adam Rose. So, Bo Dallas, better of the two. Adam Rose is not going to be pushed anymore. There are a lot of rumors going around that we may get confirmation soon that NXT Superstars will be in the upcoming WWE 2K15 video game. That is very good news. WWE loaded up Monday Night Raw from Anaheim this past Monday as it was going up against the 66th Primetime Emmy Awards on NBC. This is the first time Raw had to compete with that show. That's the reason why they had Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, and Hulk Hogan start the show. Sci-Fi Schedule is listing SmackDown's move to Thursday for October 2nd. WWE had previously denied that was the case, although they did acknowledge there were some discussions about moving the show to Thursday. When asked a few months back, their response was that SmackDown is currently airing on Friday nights. So this must have been something done as part of the new TV deal that they worked out. As noted a couple of weeks ago, word leaked on SmackDown's move to Thursday when WWE redid their television trucks and they listed SmackDown for Thursdays at 8 p.m. It will be interesting to see how they hold up in the ratings against NFL Thursday Night Football when that begins airing on CBS. I don't even think I'll be watching SmackDown if it does move to Thursday. I'm just not big on SmackDown, period. And finally, guys, to end this week's Off the Script Part 1, looks like a damn good match, setting up for Night of Champions. For anyone wondering, Dean Ambrose was not really curb-stomped onto cinder blocks on Monday's Raw when he was out, okay? The cinder blocks were actually made of styrofoam. Apparently, Ambrose, when he was known as Jon Moxley, did an angle with cinder blocks when he was wrestling on the independent scene. It is possible Dean Ambrose makes an appearance at WWE Night of Champions on September 21st, as filming for WWE Studios Lockdown ends on September 20th. It's worth noting that Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee is advertising Ambrose and Rollins together as a tag team going against Kane and Seth Rollins at the pay-per-view Night of Champions. Should be a decent match. Quite interesting there. I would love to see Ambrose back. WWE TV is really suffering without guys like that on there. He's been coming into his own. He's got a nice face run going. Crowd is behind him. He's got a great look. He's been putting on fantastic matches with Rollins. It is what it is, man. I don't want to see guys like that off TV, but he's got a major role in a movie. That's good for him. Hopefully he comes back the Monday Night Raw before Night of Champions, gets things out of the way with the movie, and he will be at Night of Champions to team with Roman Reigns against Kane and Seth Rollins. Should be a decent matchup there for Night of Champions. Thank you guys for watching, man. This is part 2 coming up on Off the Script. Spike TV wants out of the wrestling business. New home, possibly, for TNA. They will not be renewing TNA Impact Wrestling. on Spike TV. I got all the late-breaking information and news on that, so look forward to that. In Part 3, I have, what is the main story for Part 3, man? Batista. Batista's full-time WWE career may be over. Full details on that. I got a lot of news for you guys coming up, so do not miss Off the Script. Joe Cronin, link is down below for his Twitter and his YouTube page. Chairshot Reality at WrestleZone.com. Labar, Eisenberg, Ghoulish, link is down below for WrestleZone, Chairshot Reality. Homepage there on WrestleZone.com. If you guys want to go check out what Labar does, his own website and his own social media links are linked down below as well. And like I said, guys, this is the end of Off the Script Part 1. Join me for Part 2, and I will see you guys on Saturday morning. Until then, take care. Remember, fuck being prolific, consistent, and dedicated. Fuck that shit. This right here is your #1 source for all WWE needs right here on YouTube.com. This is Off the Script, number 27, part number 1. I'll catch you guys in Part 2. Until then, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.